Hello,
Hi
everybody,
there, boys.
beautiful people. Welcome to the
Welcome.
MBT, Mel B slash T Man slash Footy Talks slash This is awesome slash we're talking about our breakdown series slash yes, Tottenham. Today is Tottenham's time. Spurs.
Yeah,
No?
I was actually contemplating whether we should do Spurs, but I think Liverpool irritated me way more. So I said no, we'll do Liverpool later.
Liverpool, like after this, we'll go Liverpool and then we'll go Man City. But before we get into this, don't forget, you know what to do. Smash the like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Let's grow, let's build, and let's get it. Let's grow. Yeah, bruh. So what? Where can we start with this team, bruh?
before
Tottenham.
anything, before I can, I just want to make a disclaimer, guys. I do not like Tottenham. I
None
hate
of
Tottenham.
us do.
No, no, but me, if I ever meet a Spurs fan, nah. I have no sympathy for you. I'll banter you on the spot. Um,
Yes.
so, but I'll try my best to be unbiased. Yeah.
Non-biased. Yeah.
So, um, we can start by talking about the win they had yesterday, actually, because after that bad run of form, not winning in five, losing four of the five, they won yesterday finally, beating a Newcastle team who are also on an off form now. But like from what I saw yesterday, they looked like everything was, in terms of the attack, everything was clicking, everything was working. They looked ferocious as they usually do. We're aware that they are a very attacking side this season. It's just the question of whether or not, for me at least, is do they have the capacity to contend? Bear in mind they are not in any European competition, and they are not really under the cosh or under pressure at the moment. So they have leeway really to do the utmost. But I just merely question um, the quality of the squad. They do have good players. I'm not even trying to be disingenuous to them in that way. I think players like it's unfortunate they don't have Madison at the moment. I think they were high flying with him. Van der Ven has been an exceptional defensive signing. In my, I think he's probably one of the best defensive signings this season.
Mm.
His impact to that defense, because they just looked at, they didn't know any better with Romero and whoever was, whether it was Dio or Davidson, it didn't matter. They were just horrible at the back. But Van der Ven brought something a bit different. A very underrated player who came last season was Poro. Poro looks good there as well. Still question marks on Emerson Royal. He's okay, I guess, but he's not like stepped up. I think Udogi is even better. I think also
Yeah.
Udogi is fantastic. We all slept on these players actually. They've had some okay, beforehand, but like he's slotted in nicely into the first team. Basuma also did that beforehand. Um, and when I look for a player who's a brother, I mean, they have a good starting lineup, but they don't have a good bench, so to say. They still have to do with the likes of Ben Davis, Diarrhea. They retire.
Diarrhea, bro. Shit.
And it's unfortunate, you know, Benton Core is injured. I think they rushed him. I think they shouldn't have done that. I think they should have just waited. He's an exception. I think that midfield would be moving a bit different, especially when you have the likes of Sa and you have the option to rotate now with those guys now. Basuma looks excellent. He's a different player this season. He's very good in that double pivot. I think as time goes on, we'll see a midfield of Bentancur, Bissouma, and Madison, and we'll see how that works because that sounds
Mhm.
like a mad midfield. I'm not gonna lie. Um, Kulusevski, he's all right. He's not
Mm. He's,
hitting the
he's,
world.
he's a consistent performer.
Yeah, but like he's good, but like the days he's bad. But like yeah, he's a bit more consistent this time around. Um, I'm missing someone. I feel like I'm missing someone. Son, of course, but
Brennan
replacing him,
Johnson,
ah, he's too young. It's too early to call. Um,
Richarlison. There's a lot of players, bro. Just gotta place them somewhere.
Richarlison, I'm like, he's
Um,
he's still no thing is like there's still work to do for him. Richarlison.
what
I
about
think
Vicario, bro?
Vicario is good. Vicario is pretty decent. Excellent keep. I think to replace Lloris is a huge.
But Lloris was, remember how he was falling off at the end of
No,
his
like
career?
yeah, the age he fell apart. He was an excellent goalkeeper, but he fell
A
apart.
good servant as well.
Very good loyal servant. I think I don't blame Lloris entirely. I think I blame what was in front of him, and also I blame Conte for playing such terrible football too. So, but Vicario has been excellent. He's so comfortable on the ball. He can play out of the back. Like I have like EAFC on mobile, and I bought him, and he's so good.
Mm.
He's excellent,
Even on
excellent.
FIFA, bro, this
He's
2021, bro, this guy was good, bro. He's got like a 70 something rating. I'm sure
yeah,
he's like 80 now.
he's hella decent, but he's still got time on him. How I forgot his age actually. How old is he?
I think he's
Vicario.
like 28 or something like that. I'm just guessing off the top of my head. Maybe 27, who knows? But he's not like young, young, young.
So
I think he's,
more or less young. He's not young.
I can check quickly.
Um, no, I'm checking too.
Oh, gonna beat
Um,
me to the punch. How old is he?
okay, he's 27. Okay, okay,
I
okay.
was right.
He's 27. Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's for keeper. He's about to peak. He's about to peak. Um, Vicario is a proper player. He's decent, Chin. But I think they have a keeper for like the next few years or so. So yeah. But in terms of their style of play, they look very exciting. They look ferocious offensively. The only issue is defensively. I think they need to defend a bit better. I think Postacoglu is learning. I think it's a bit of a learning curve for him as well to not always hit high. I think that Newcastle game it just showed like, okay, we can also kind of like be smart about our defending as well. So
Yeah.
it's unfortunate. If you look at their games, they always leading, but they end up losing because they weren't able to control the matches. But Seattle controlled it.
They, you know what I saw with this,
Um,
the last four, was it losses in a draw against City?
four
Um,
losses, 4-5, 4-5.
yeah, so what I saw was these guys, they play well, they press high, they intense, and then as soon as they run out of gas and they're not clinical enough, they don't finish their chances, and then it bites them in the end when they get tired later in the game, and then they concede sloppy goals, bro. Like West Ham's goals, you saw those goals. Villa's goals, like
Yeah,
the only one that was good was the Watkins one. Like they don't, it's like they switch off or something. I don't know. Like even the Chelsea game, like they were holding that high line with 9 men for so long, and then they just got hit at the end. Like think about it, the Jackson goals came in the 90th minute and the 97th minute. So it just shows that there's a, either it's a lack of concentration or they just switch off or they get tired. I don't know. Something is off there with
I I I
with
I,
the
I I
Spurs.
hear you, but like I think it's just the man's tactics. They're just so mad, isn't it? So they're actually crazy tactics. But for you to play, like remember when Klopp first came, he just was pressing everybody.
Mm.
Remember,
And
like this
getting
is
drowned.
before he learned how to defend. This is before he learned how to like be compact and tighten on. And oh, what's going on, guys? What's this?
What's happening? And we're
Okay,
back
sorry guys
again.
about yeah, sorry about that. Yeah. Um so we were talking about the team so far. We're talking about Postecoglou. I shared my thoughts. What do you think about Tottenham so far?
What do I think about Tottenham? No, what I think about those guys, bro. Those guys, a bunch of bums. That's what I think. No, but honestly, they okay, bro. I don't think they that good. I think they can beat us. They can draw against you guys. They can draw against City, but they'll lose to a West Ham or Villa or who else did they lose to? Chelsea. They'll lose to all the teams at the bottom. It's they also inconsistent. They started like a house on fire. People were like, after 10 games, we're winning the league. Madison's the greatest thing since sliced bread. Son is gonna win the Golden Boot this year. It's late for City. It's late for Arsenal. That's what they were saying. Their heads were so big. And then Chelsea absolutely humbled them at the at at their home ground. They were 9 men, but they still got humbled. And then they just kept losing and losing and losing. And finally, they got the perfect opponent, Newcastle, away. I mean, at their home ground. Newcastle just lost 3-0 to Everton, who's fighting for their lives because of their points deduction. And then they decided, let's turn up today, let's rub Newcastle. And they deserved the win because they were the better team on the day. But I still don't think they in a title race. I think they're fighting for top four, top six, and I think their squad is too thin to, you know, pose any sort of long-term challenge. I feel like they very light. They need to get into that transfer window. Probably get a striker. Probably get a few more players. To make this to make at least have a bench because who's on the bench? Wavia? What's Wavia gonna do? Dyer's there. Davis is starting now because Van der Ven is injured. Like they've got so much cock on the bench. Like even Man United's bench is better than that. Arsenal's bench is better than that. Like you can name all. Like even City, you'll say that City doesn't have a bench, but they've got better players than that. You know, like City've got quality. It's still like even though they're going through their own things, whatever, they're still favorites or challengers. Tottenham are not challengers. They've never been challengers. They will not win anything this season. They will not. They're out of the Carabao Cup. They're not winning the league. And I don't think they're winning the FA Cup because they're too inconsistent to do anything. We always hype Tottenham up every single season, and yet in 20 years they have not done anything. With Harry Kane, without Harry Kane, same old story. It's like they just support the team because they enjoy the football now. The football has been crap for 3 years because they were defensive managers. Now Postecoglou is all out attack, high press, entertainment, but it's not gonna win you leagues. It's not gonna win you cups. You're gonna get robbed at the end of the day. Yeah, that's what I think, bro. I just wanted to rant a bit on Spurs there, but that's my thoughts, bro. Personally.
I was just trying to be uh, not to be disingenuous. Um, and like, look, I'm not. We're not trying to be rude here. We're not trying to, dude. Arsenal have been bad, and we've won. Like, come on, guys.
United have been bad and
So
they've won trophies.
yeah, so this thing of like we're not that bad. You guys are horrible. Spurs are
Bro,
horrible.
when last
Like,
did Tottenham win the Premier League?
hey, bruh, apartheid was still a thing, bruh. So,
So,
it was trending in South Africa, bruh. Like,
mm,
yes, sir. JFK was still alive. It was a year
yo,
before he got assassinated. So
that,
Martin Luther King was alive on. So
mm, Gandhi.
yes, sir. Muhammad Ali, all those, yeah, those guys were still alive.
Those are like black and white days, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Classic.
Back in the day. Yo, bro, it was black. It was literally black and white TV.
Mm,
So that was the last time. Like, like people give them a bad rep, like they don't win. No, they've won stuff. But like a long time ago. The most recent win was we now call it Carabao now. But it was, yeah, that was the last thing they won.
Audi
It was
Cup.
against
No, no, oh,
Liverpool.
sorry, not Audi Cup. What is, what's it called? What was it called before the Carabao? EFL.
Um, it was the before the Curry Cup. It was the League Cup.
League Cup, yeah, League Cup. It was still
Yeah.
called League
So
Cup those
yeah,
days.
that was a Carling Cup. There was the
Mm,
Curry Cup, and
mm.
then yes, they've changed its name so
Carabao.
much.
So they've only won a Carabao in the last 13 years. Was
Bruh.
it? Yo, nah, dude. That's a shame, bro. That is a shame that Spurs can't do anything. They can't even win a FA Cup or yeah, like a Carabao. It's been long since they've won the Carabao. Um, and in terms of league, always every season they start well, they contenders, and then they fall away before December or they fall away before January or whenever. They're not relevant when it comes to Christmas time when the fixtures are coming thick and fast. They cannot maintain a consistent run of wins. They will either lose or they will draw or they will win and then they'll bottle the next few games. They are very inconsistent as a unit and they're not reliable. You can't rely on Spurs to stay in a certain position, no matter who's in charge.
No, like what's the thing about Spurs? They like I think the best period they've ever had was with um Pochettino. I think that was their best period. I think the second best one was, funny enough, actually, was with Andre Villas-Boas in the
Mm,
last in the last And obviously Harry Redknapp. Harry Redknapp's team was fantastic, guys. Um, but the thing about Spurs, it's like, and I don't blame the fans per se. I blame Levy. Levy
Mm.
is a piece of
Oh,
shit.
the handshake deal guy.
Yeah, Mr. Handshake Deal himself.
Ah, bruh.
And the way, you know what pissed me off. Remember when Harry Kane was leaving, the way he delayed that deal. I was just like,
Oh,
bro,
until like
what
the
are you?
last moment where he had to catch a plane just to get to Germany to
Dude,
finalize
like,
it.
I don't know what you're doing, but like, it just annoyed me to a point. I was just like, nah, dude, you can't keep doing this
This
to
man
every.
in his will, bruh, against his will.
Just wait. Just now. I'm trying to. This network is so bad. Jesus. Um, and it just happens to be for the. I'm still frozen. Needs to come back now. Come back.
Mm. It's the weather,
And
bro.
no, we're still recording. It's just my
Mm.
laptop because I'm trying to control it from the laptop is grooving. But yeah, we are still recording. Um, what was I saying? Livy is the problem, most definitely, and he doesn't help. Um, with the situation. So him, you know, trying to what's the word I can use for this? Do his thing, like say, oh, I'm here to invest in the club. We're trying to get the best out of our players. Is a bunch of nonsense for me. And personally, for me, I think he's quite literally one of the most fraudulent owners thus far. So for me to praise Levy for his success is disingenuous to Spurs. I think Spurs have the potential to do so much more than just make top four. I think Spurs um, can genuinely compete for the top. And yeah, I genuinely believe that. I really do genuinely believe that Spurs can contend. I just want to just hold on. We need to stop this right now. This is becoming. Um, Bruh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is not a good response at all. Okay, we're still going. Malcolm, can you hear me?
Mm. I can hear you.
Okay, so it's still going. I think the issue is my network. What I want to do is I want to switch the host here. How much are you in control of the studio? Or you're just a
Uh,
guest?
I think so. I'm just a guess because it's just mute, stop cam settings, present, and leave. That's about it.
So you can't remove people and you can't let me just send you the link to get into the actual studio. So I want you to take control. Um, you put notifications for United Stand. Of course you did.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm getting them now because I'm still connected via YouTube. Oh God, network! Don't do this to me. Why is it so bad today? Of all the days it wants to perform, it's today.
Yeah, because Spurs don't perform.
um, but let's keep talking because from my phone it's still recording. It's just the
Yeah.
laptop is grouping. So yeah, I think also there's a lot of questions. I'm not saying don't be positive for Spurs. I think there's a lot to be positive about. I only merely question as to how long this can last. Is this a thing that can go on for 5 years, for 10 years? Can you guys win a few trophies here and there with Postecoglou? We've had these conversations before when you had elite, much more renowned managers like Conte and Jose, and it didn't go well.
Mm.
So, so for intensive purposes, obviously you have to be cautious, but also don't like put these ridiculous expectations on your team. I think that doesn't help either. I think even when Arteta first came, I had the lowest. I didn't expect him to do what he's doing now. I think he's overdoing it, actually, in my opinion. But I just expected him just to make Europa League every. I didn't expect him to challenge for the freaking league. I'll be real. I'll be real with you. But like, I think it's better if you have low expectations because you won't get disappointed. I even told you with Ten Hag when he first came, just keep those expectations low because you don't know what to expect from a guy like Postecoglou. We until now I've never known him. I knew he was at Celtic and I knew he was just winning the league all the time. It's very easy to win the league if you're at
Won
Celtic.
a
Let's
treble
be
in
come on.
Scotland.
Like Brendan Rodgers did an invincible there. Like be for real, yo. Like let's not make this league as if it's the prime Premier League, guys. Come on. Like no, like it's so easy, guys. And why is he winning a treble? Is it a domestic treble or is it like a he
Nah,
didn't did he win
it's like because they didn't win anything in Europe, so must have been a domestic one.
so
Like
he won a domestic treble.
yeah, like like if we had to win the league, the FA Cup, and the Carabao, something like that, just in the country. No Europa, because Celtic didn't win the Europa League, they didn't win the Conference League, and they
No,
didn't win the Champions League either. So must have been
they've
a
won it
domestic.
once. I know, but in the history they've won it once. In the history they've won it once.
When was this?
Back in the day.
You see, when they were a good team,
I know they were fantastic. Shame. Celtic were fantastic. Well, back in the day, they were really good.
pride of Scotland.
Highly, yeah, they're respectable. As for their counterparts, Rangers,
Rangers are what Rangers are, bruh.
yeah, but they're always competing. It's only the two of them. There's no real um, competition, so to say. So the thing is with Tottenham is that they're not in the top three, in my opinion,
Mm.
in terms of the chat because Villa look fantastic and Villa look like they can might. I saw something very interesting. So Fergie at the beginning of the season said something nice. He said those guys played. They impressed me the most. Actually, I know they lost 5-1 to Newcastle, but they played some really good football, and I think we'll see them up there this season. And wow,
He was right. He called it. He knows.
he
He's
called. He's like
experienced. He knows
no,
exactly
but
who's where.
so like when I hear Salek say something, when I hear Wenger say something, when I hear Jose say something, I listen. You must listen to those three guys. Yeah, these guys know what the hell. Like the guys who have experienced it, been there and done that. Even Moyes, I know he's at West Ham, but like listen to those guys. Those guys have been working in management for a while. Me, I'm not gonna listen to Di Matteo. You know what I mean? I'm not. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna listen to um, Tim Sherwood, even though sometimes he has good points, but not all the
Tom Sherwood talks
time.
so much. Yes, I hate that.
Most of the time, yeah, he talks so much
Nah,
shit.
he
But
talks God.
there's moments he shocked me one moment. I was like, oh shit, he's actually saying something nice.
True
So
that.
but no, but like the thing is with Tottenham, we've seen this thing happen so many times where they look good, look decent, and then they never get ever over the line. You see, it's happened so many times that Spurs fans will be like, no, you don't understand. We're playing the form of our life. Look at our top goal scorers. Our players are better than your play. I'm like, I don't doubt that. I don't.
Mm,
But really, though, are they better than United? Like, you guys are horrible. You guys are in bad form.
mm.
And I'd even throw the argument you're actually better than them. There
We
is an
3 points
argument.
behind them.
Yeah, we can have an argument genuinely if you guys
I
are
think we've
better
got
than.
better. I'm not gonna lie. I think we've got a better squad than them. I think we've got better players than them, but they've got a better structure and style than us. They know exactly what to do. We don't. That's the difference. But if we do, dude, it's no chat. And in terms of history, it's extremes, maximum to minimum. There's no chat in terms of history with Tottenham and Man United.
Dude, there's
So
nothing.
there's they
There's
can't come
nothing.
to us and
Dude,
be like we're back again.
yeah, sorry guys, we had to switch that up. But yeah, back to Spurs because we've been going up and down. I think this is gonna be an editing nightmare. Um, I think they are a good squad, but I just don't expect them to do anything.
Mm.
Is that wrong to think though? Because when they drew with Arsenal, they celebrated like it was the biggest win ever, and I was like,
They also celebrated the draw against Man City.
I was like, you didn't beat us, but okay. We were mad. We drew.
Yeah, they
They're
acted like they.
celebrating.
Yeah, they
They're
acted like they.
celebrating,
They were like, yeah, 2-2 at the Emirates. What? For them, that was an achievement.
dude.
Me, even
Like,
if Man United, me, if we draw with you guys and we could have won that game, I would have been pissed.
yeah, we're both pissed. We're both mad from the
Pissed.
day because we both want to win, but these guys don't want to lose. Anything but a loss is good. So, like, dude, if we drew with Liverpool, as much as if you're talking about the question of like I'm celebrating, I'm not celebrating, but I'm. Would you say I would be happy we drew with Liverpool at Anfield? Ah, I
It's
wouldn't
a
be
deep,
happy. I want to win. I
decent
want to
point.
win, but
You'll
I want
be
to
more
win.
happy if you won and then you draw.
But I want to win. Thing is, it's hard to beat Liverpool at Anfield. You see,
Mm.
hence is why we're like, oh shit, this is this is a big deal, but it's not really. Like, it's still 1 point. It's not enough
Yeah,
to say, okay, look, we're gonna go over the line or whatever, right? So, um, but like, no, I think what Tottenham should do, in my opinion, is improve that bench because yeah, the run of games looks. It's a very interesting. I'll say it's very interesting. It's a very interesting run of games because Tottenham's next few games, like they hit Newcastle, and Newcastle are a funny team this year. Um, so many coaches have come and gone at Tottenham. Um, But like, I just want to look at the next few games,
Sorry for
and we're
that.
back. So
What did you
no,
say were
like
the fixtures were?
um, the fixtures go as follows. So they play Forest away. That's not a walk in the park. Um, then Everton, who are on form, by the way.
Yeah, but I think Everton will get dropped at Spurs' home ground. I don't know why. I just have a
They
feeling.
look, listen, they're desperate for points. Then Brighton away. Bournemouth, they hit you guys on an away game. So they're also hitting, they're going to Tottenham also away. This is a very interesting run. Yeah, this is a very interesting run of
Bournemouth is
games.
on smoke, bro.
Yeah, they're trying to stay in this league, yo. They're trying to stay in this league.
They're grabbing everybody now.
Yeah. And then after the FA Cup game against Burnley, I will win that game. And they play you guys on the 14th of January.
At
Ooh,
Old Trafford. Let's go.
yeah,
Yo,
yeah. That
that's a tricky one for both of us. Could go either way.
wait, where's Bisuma from?
Basuma, it's country. I think
Yes,
Cameroon.
I think it's Mali, bro.
I don't know.
I think
Might
he's
not
from
be there.
Mali. Mali are definitely not in the AFCON, but Cameroon are. So Onanana is going.
Yeah,
Wait,
he
didn't
can
he?
go. He can go. I don't care. He's playing cock anyways.
Shame.
Put that
Uh,
turkey keeper.
Sa plays for Senegal. He's definitely going.
And Basuma for what? Mali.
I think he's Mali. I think he's from. I think he's Malinese. I think that's what you call people from Mali. That's weird. Why? Why is Google not showing me Bizuma? That's a bit racist. Oh, there he is. He is from. He's only 27, by the way. He is. Ah, is he from Cote d'Ivoire? Even worse. He's gone. But he plays for Mali. He's from Cote d'Ivoire. I didn't know that. Huh. Udogi? Is Udogi gonna dip too?
No,
Looks
Doggy is
African. Oh,
he's Italian, bro.
Italian. Okay. Destiny. Udogi. It's not a very Italian name, my guy.
Mm.
um, but no, but yeah. So I don't think Mali and the AFCON. So it's late. Like when you play them, I think the injured players will be back. But what's his name? Um, Onana's dipping. Who else is dipping from? Because we are also losing players. We're losing Party. Um,
That's part of the whole season already. Doesn't matter.
dude, it doesn't like go over him. But I like people say he needs
El
to come
Neni,
back.
you don't even use El Neni, and El Neni's going.
But we don't even play on that.
Now for us, it's just Onana, bro. He's our only African player, anyways.
Mali are going, bro.
Yeah, but someone must dip.
Wait, are Mali going or
But us, we're also losing what's his name, Emrabat. I forgot about that.
Morocco?
Yeah. So who's gonna play in midfield for us? Guess won't be back. It's gonna be Bruno McTominay and probably Mount. We'll see. We don't. Oh, Mainu. I keep forgetting about Mainu, bruh.
Oh, Maino.
Kobe. Kobe's gonna play at Anfield because Bruno's is suspended.
Yeah, Mali qualified. Shit.
No Basuma for Spurs. He's very important. Da-da-da-da. We need to beat Spurs, bro. They disrespected us by beating us the first game, and they laughed. So we need to somehow find a way to nick it against them. The Nickingtons.
Wait, hold on. Oh, there's no AFCON this year. Wait, which AFCON is this one? Because you know AFCON, they confuse the shit out of me, dude. They really do.
AFCON
So,
is in 2024, isn't it?
but I'm so confused. I'm so confused, bro. It says 2023, but it's in 2024. I don't understand what's going on.
January, January, bruh, on the 13th.
Yeah, I can see the date. I'm looking at the dates now, but like, yo, AFCON is so confusing. It's Africa so complicated. Why was it rescheduled? Can someone
Wasn't it
explain to me?
supposed to
Like,
be in, it was supposed to be in
uh,
COVID year, I think.
so what? We had it in 2021. It was supposed to have in 2023. Didn't have 2023.
Yeah, bro. It's like
So
the Euros, bro. You know the Euros also got pushed. Everything got
they just
pushed.
need to change the goddamn dates. Shit. Okay, so I'm looking at the list now. Okay, Cote d'Ivoire qualified. Okay. Mali qualified. Okay, okay. So Mali's definitely going. So Bissouma is going. Sa is going. Onana's going.
Emirates,
Party's going. Like, think of all the African people you can think of the top of your head. They're all going.
Salah.
Going. Oh, yeah, South Africa made it. Finally. You actually are in something for once. That's such.
Mane is going from Saudi Arabia to AFCON.
Yeah, he's going, bro. So the Africans are going, bro. So that's okay. I just wanted to find out because this confused me. Yo, Africa, bro. Yes, that's what is organized. Um, but yeah, so yeah, Tottenham are gonna lose some players in January. We're gonna lose players, but we don't use our African guys. Only guy I would be worried about is Party, but Party doesn't play for us. But Tottenham are looking at Basuma and Sa leaving.
We looking at Onana and Amrabat. It's fair.
It's fair. Two for two, but I feel like you can live without Onana. I'm not gonna lie.
What about
Amrabat you can live
Amrabat?
without. Ah, you'll be
Who we
fine.
gonna
You'll play
put?
Mixos. You put Mount, Mixos, or whatever. You'll figure it out. You guys always.
Yeah.
um, I'm worried about Spurs because they'll probably put someone like Hoiberg or Skip or um, one of the useless players that that have not been good because Bissouma and Sarr have been pivotal this
Then we
season.
drop them.
Yeah, so they're gonna be a light midfield. Okay, so I just wanna just clarify something here. Anyone who says Bissouma is a DM, you guys are stupid. He's not a DM. He's like he's more like a box to box midfielder. He's actually very attacking. It's the other way
Mm.
around, if you get my drift. It's
Then is
actually Sa who defends.
discipline.
Like a DM is supposed to be much calmer, much more controlled. I think Sa is that one. Sa
Mm.
is the one that keeps it clean and tidy. That's the DM. Bissouma, again, people mispro. He's like a bug. What do they call this role? You remember what's his face? Who's that guy at Liverpool? Navigator. Remember Navigator?
Mm.
That role, whatever Navigator is, that role, whatever he is, that's Bissouma. But his role like works in like a double pivot. You can do it in a double pivot. You can do it in a 3-2 because he did it at Brighton. So Bazuma is a very interesting player. I think his only downfall is that he lacks discipline. He can't control his emotions. He's a very passionate individual.
Yeah, that's what I was
Um,
gonna say just now. It's like this guy, he's got the most yellow cards. He plays dirty. Sometimes he gives the ball away and it costs them goals. Like against City, twice gave the ball away.
mm,
Like his
like if
concentration is also,
mm,
but he is a
and
good
like
player.
then he is. And then we're not even trying to be like nitpicking. We are nitpicking, but like we're not even trying to be rude. But like I'd say out of the Spurs players, I'd take like into my team, I'd take maybe four. I'm being nice actually. Maybe four players. How many Spurs players would you take? Honestly, because like I like Son is fantastic. Madison's dope.
Maybe two.
Um,
Son and
Madison,
Van der
Madison, Son and
Van der Ven. We already got Bruno. We don't need a medicine.
oh right. Right. But we
Imagine
already
Son
got
and
Odegaard.
yeah, you already have. You don't need a medicine.
No, we don't need Madison.
But Van der Ven would be nice for us, no, bro. Oh. If Gabriel
Yeah, he would.
screws, take him out. Put Van der Ven.
He's left-footed now. Van der Ven's left-footed.
Ooh, and he's quick, that boy.
Yo, he's actually
He's so
quick. He's
he's one of
so
the
quick
fastest center backs in the league.
in the league. Yeah, yeah. He can play
And
left side sort of.
he's still got growing to do as well.
He's young as well. Nicky Van der Ven, yeah, he's yeah, true as well. Shame. I'm not gonna lie, because we don't need the midfield. We're sharp with midfielders. It may be Son, because
Yeah, that's
our
why I
goals are
said
all over.
Son Van der Ven. That's about it. I don't want Brennan Johnson. I don't want
I
Richarlison.
like Bechim. Udogi, come on. I would take Udogi. I would take Udogi.
Udongi, who's our left back? Shaw
Sure.
and Region.
Thing is with
Doggy.
Shaw gets injured. Thing is, Shaw gets injured. Zinchenko can't defend for Arsenal. I would actually maybe take Udogi. Yeah. I'm not
The
taking
thing with the
Emerson.
doggy is also his discipline is not there.
He's a lighty.
He,
He'll learn.
yeah,
He'll learn.
he's
But
like
he
the
is.
last year. He makes rash tackles for nothing.
But no, that's the thing. Like if you're coached well, if you're taught well, you'll be fine. You don't need to do those things all the time. But like Postecoglou is like, even he was like, from how I see his demeanor, he seems like a passion merchant. He's like, go play your best. Good luck to all of you. Just press high enough. Go give it your all.
Making him sound like Oli.
I know. Listen,
Ah,
man. He's many things, but he ain't Oli. Hey, Oli was a vibe, bro. This is not vibe. This looks like something that could develop into something. The question is, how long would it last? I don't think Postecoglou, based on what I've seen, just a few more results coming together, I think he'll struggle. I think he'll struggle.
mm.
And if he goes to Europa, it doesn't matter, he'll struggle because a number of games together might be difficult. It's quite difficult when I think about it because they're only in the position they are because they don't have any other matches. They play once a week. This is the first time they played two matches in a row and they were losing uh, like three of them.
But look, I've got
So
you. What your what you call it? Avatar.
my avatar, yeah, because you logged in from the account. So yeah, dude. So I I don't know, man. Like what I would say is that if Spurs like win a Carabao Cup or win a make top four, even they make top four and they don't win anything, that's still a good season for them. But if they win a Carabao Cup, that's huge. That's huge. If they win a FA Cup this season, that's huge. I think
They
I
can't win a
think
Carabao.
no, it's late. I forgot. They were not a Carabao. But like if they win an FA Cup this year, or they make top four. That if they do anything more than that, that's a good season for them. I'll be honest. Anything but that, it's just Tottenham. They always mid for me. They never the highs are highs. That you know what's funny about Tottenham fans? They're the first ones to talk to Arsenal fans. They're the first ones to go to United. They're the first
Mm.
ones to go to Chelsea. Like Chelsea are rubbish. But like I'm not always in their spaces. I think it's funny to watch when they lose. I'm not going in their spaces laughing at them. I feel for them. They're going through it. So, but when they go through it, no, we're never supposed to be in this pressure. And I'm like, shut up. You're a big team. You're bigger than
They
any of
were
the other teams.
title contenders after 10 games. Remember,
10 games. So what happened? Please,
they
please
just
explain
fell
yourselves.
off. And I knew it after, and you called it actually. You said after this defeat to Chelsea, they're gonna struggle to win again. They do this. They collapse. They do collapse every.
I I've seen it so many times. Like when they're on a good run, they're on a good run. They're like unstoppable. But when they lose,
Then everything
Spurs.
comes falling down. I think the West
Listen,
Ham was painful. Everyone was bad.
what's funny about
Chelsea,
listen, what's funny about Spurs now? Spurs will go maybe like I think was it the time with Poch now. They went to the Champions final. But very next season, what happened? They were fighting for their lives.
mm,
Like Spurs are like that, dude. There's no. I'm not even capping, bro. Like everyone says, oh, Arsenal finished 8-8. When was the last time we finished 8-8 back to back?
you
Before
know
that,
what? Before that,
it was
nah.
before I
I think
was even born. It was
yeah.
before I was
I think
even born.
I
So,
think us as well.
guys,
We only finished seventh once, and then
once.
once, bro,
How
in
many
our home.
times have Tottenham dropped out of the top four? How many times they've
I
not made it
think
into
we
Europe?
finished eighth last year.
They didn't make it to Europe last year.
They finished eighth.
So,
So what are they talking about? Eight. I
so
love they
you know,
finished
like
eighth
that.
again this year.
Like I don't want to be rude, but like remember that interview with Paul Merson, and then man is saying, "Well, can you like appreciate Tottenham's success?" Paul Merson's like, "What success? Haven't won anything."
They asked Roy Keane the same thing. They're like, "What do you think about Spurs?" He's like, "I think they haven't won anything in the last 20 years. That's what I think." And people thought he was being puzzled, but he was being serious. Like they haven't won anything.
What?
They've not
No,
shown
but
me.
like no, but the fact that they haven't like won like the Carabao, that's the easiest one. Like, what do you guys
Because
do?
nobody
Just
nobody takes that seriously.
like we're not taking it seriously. Take it seriously and like feel like winning. Then go
At
for the
least,
other
at
one.
least, at least put something in the cabinet, except for hurricanes, golden boots. That's the only thing they've got in the cabinet, and it's not even
No,
in
but
their
that's
cabinet. It's
no,
at his
no. It's
house.
not. It's in his house. He's taking those with him. That's not
No,
part of
but they
like
they what's the name? They go on like Kane's golden boots is in their cabinet.
no. So you know what? You know what's funny, man? With the whole Kane thing, right? This is my theory. They wanted Kane to beat Alan Shearer's record, right? That was going to be huge, but he said, "Fuck this. I'm leaving." He was like, "I'm out. I can't keep
But I
doing this
think he's
every year."
gonna come back. I don't know why. I have a funny feeling.
He's no, he's not. Like if he comes back, he's going to be 35.
He wants the
Oh
record. I love he just wins one season with Bayern, wins the league, wins the Champions League. It's like, okay, I'm coming for the record now.
no, like if he wins something at Bayern, he's not coming back. He's not
What if he doesn't
because
win?
this thing is like at Bayern he's liked. He's doing his job, despite what people may tell you. But like he's doing his freaking job there. I think Bayern are just not. I blame Tuchel for Bayern. I'm not gonna
I think
lie. I don't blame.
defensively, Bayern are awful, bro.
I no like I don't know why Tuchel's pretending like Bayern have a good defense. Be for real, bro. You can't be playing three
Upamakan
at the back. Guys,
guy. I thought that guy was gonna be. I wanted him at Man United, and I saw how cocky he is, bro.
I wanted him at Arsenal. Look at him. He's so bad.
He's worse than Eric Bailly, bro. Remember Bailly?
But I'm so happy we have Saliba. Y'all have like your
Martinez.
defenders as well. Martinez, like I'm happy we have those guys.
Yeah,
Yo,
we
I
see
don't want
Maguire right now, so I can't be happy. We see Maguire and
when
Shaw as center backs.
shame.
But
It's
Ryan
an
is
absolute shame.
chilling on that bench, 200k a
But
week,
like
just
no,
chilling.
but like speak on the injuries. Like Tottenham lost Van der Ven, they lost Madison, and look how bad they are.
Two
And then
players.
just two. The Basuma got suspended. That's three, and they struggle. Imagine
Romero,
they
whether
lost
he's
Son.
there or not, they still
No,
concede.
listen. Imagine they lost Son. Where are the goals coming from?
Johnson, Richarlison, God.
Richarlison, listen. If you start thinking, but here's the thing about and that's another thing we need to like get over with. Like this thing, okay, I know Richarlison scored like 3 goals more than Jesus and whatever. Jesus, I'm not expecting him to score 30 goals a season, but I expect Richarlison to do that. You see, you bought him for 60 million pounds to score you goals. We bought Jesus to get the best out of our attack as a whole. Like, be for real, dude. Like, I'm not expecting Jesus to score 20 goals. I expect him max 10, 15 maybe. But I've never seen him do it. Not in a while, at least.
Different strokes for different folks, bro. You know that saying.
Yeah, so, and like, they're two different players. Like, I think Richarlison's like he's a target man. He's big, he's fast, he's imposing, he knows how to strike a ball. But he's inconsistent. It's not the first time, dude. Remember at Everton? What the hell was going on with that? Yes, that
Mm.
was horrible. And Everton were going down, and it didn't like they sold him for 60 million. That was a steal. Yeah, they stole Tottenham's money, guys. Yes, they stole Tottenham's money. But like, look, man,
But
Richarlison for me is not consistent enough to be that guy. Unfortunately,
he's not the
he's
main
not.
nigga. Son is um
And to replace what Kane was doing, because Kane wasn't just a goal scorer, Kane was also doing assists.
the assistant,
You
but
see,
now Son is also
so
doing it. You know,
yeah, again, but that's the
very
thing
much
about Son
in
and Kane. Yeah, Son and Kane did both.
no, they were
Richarlison,
complementing each other nicely.
exactly. So to rebuild that, it's gonna be difficult. I think what like how they dealt with Kane. I think they should look to the academy because you can't really buy that. You can't really buy that. So in an ideal world, maybe you can find the best striker, but I don't see Tottenham signing a best striker. I think they'll find him by accident. The son is what? He's in his 30s now, no?
He's 30
So
on the dot.
yeah, so
Um,
his his time is coming soon, very very
before
soon.
he has to
He's
go or whatever or decline.
yeah, like he'll be like, I'm tired now. I'm good. It's been fun. But he goes to
I want
what?
to be now.
Yeah, he goes to America. He wins a trophy there. Like, and Inter Miami can pay him. So
Yeah, Inter Miami is building a whole Barcelona situation there. Suarez is also dipping there with Messi
So,
out.
bruh, it's tempting because like man's is like I'm happy in London, bruh, dude, Miami will take you, bro. Like teams that will actually pay you
Saudi
just
Arabia
to
will take it. Or the
bruh.
whole
Saudi Arabia will take him. Saudi Arabia will take Son, and he doesn't have to play so hard, bro. Like they're paying freaking Henderson 700K a week, so let's imagine Son, bro.
he is gonna get a million a week or more.
He's gonna yeah, dude. They're gonna pay Son, bro. Like and like yeah, Saudi Arabia. I think they can spend like 700 million more, and then they're done.
Mm. They're coming for all our players in the league.
No, no, I'm mistaken. It's like they can spend 2 billion in total. They've already spent 700 of it already. So yeah.
Yeah, bro.
So these
So
guys,
any closing thoughts on Tottenham? Where do you think they'll finish? Because I gotta get out of here, get ready, and go.
yeah. Sorry guys for the stream, man. Like this has been a crappy stream, and we've been fighting with the network, and I don't know how long this network is holding up. So it's very unfortunate. We went through what how we feel about it. Obviously, we talked about the players that we like. Talked about Postecoglou. Are we missing anything? And we also just talked about how Spurs always get Spursy. I called it that after they lost, they would, and it wasn't like I was thinking, oh, I do hate Spurs, but like you guys do this to yourselves every season. Like let's not pretend like this is not a first thing. Um, I'll be honest with you. The thing about Spurs, they score a lot of goals. They
Mm.
also concede a shitload of goals too. Um, I think with their next few games, what I would say is that it's a much easier run in comparison to like us. We're having a tough run, but we're playing Brighton, Liverpool back to back. Y'all are playing Liverpool next. Like Tottenham
Yeah.
don't have those. Tottenham don't, but like they beat Newcastle. They'll probably beat Forest. Like I've Everton, I don't know. They'll probably draw. Like Everton, bro. Like it's a crazy result that one. Or they or they lose. You never know with Everton. Brighton, they might win it. Bournemouth, they might win it. These are winnable games for Tottenham because now they've won now. But the thing is, they win 1-2 or one, then they draw, then they lose. Like Tottenham are a very funny team. But my expectation is this. I think they'll. I'm seeing the Newcastle situation. It's not getting any better, and Brighton are also all over the place.
Mm.
So West Ham are not coming. Fulham are not late for Chelsea. And Chelsea are not coming back. They're not coming back. Um, fifth or sixth, maybe. Fifth
I
or
was gonna
sixth.
say I was gonna say fifth. That's me. Just
Ah,
to wrap it up.
like
It's
if your owner, if you guys sign a striker and you start scoring, I think they'll finish sixth. Barring that, they're fifth. Barring
mm,
that, they're fifth because all the teams above them are better, way better. I don't see Newcastle getting any better. I think the inconsistencies have caught up with them. I think the Champions League has burnt them out. Brighton as well. Europa League is also a motherfucker. Emery's just used to Europa, so the lower one, the Conference League, is nothing to him. He's handling that one. So, dude, like I see them fifth.
me too.
Will they make top four? No. The teams above them are
Nah,
too strong. All of
yeah,
them. All of
they
them.
not.
All of them are too strong.
I think
Like,
Villa will finish fourth.
yeah, yeah. I think the thing about Villa now, for me, it's the fallout. For me, when Villa fall out, I think we should do a breakdown on Villa just for vibes because yeah,
As a top six team.
they're in the top four as we're speaking right now. So
Yeah, let's see, but let's first do Liverpool and City, and we'll consider Villa. We need to get back on the review shows because there's a lot of games coming thick and fast.
yeah, I think it's
Uh,
with December. This December the games are clustered. So I'm just saying, this like I think the next video will do Liverpool. City, I think that one's a bit nuanced for me. There's a lot. I just want to see how they do this weekend, and then we'll just make our verdict because they are not. They are struggling. They barely scraped Luton, bro. So
mm,
yeah. But I think this is gonna be an editing nightmare for you, my friend. I'm so sorry for
I'll
this.
make it work, but you know me, I got the skills. Got my
Yeah, you
laptop
got it.
working,
Yeah,
sorted.
yeah. So that's it for now. We tried. I think the network was fighting with us. Um, but please remember to comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. And I think we can just briefly discuss this quickly. I think we'll make an effort try to make some more shorts and some more shorter content in general. Some cuts
Mm,
from videos like this, and yeah, we'll take it from there. But until then, until next time, guys, take care.
peace, love.
Peace out, love, and We'll see you soon. Bye bye.
Peace.